Hey, this is Matt once again. We're about to another video, and this is a paid request for Devonte. Thank you so much for that. For those interested, request in any type of videos, random thoughts, streams, commentaries, video game playthrough for an hour, full playthrough, movie review, re-review, whatever the case may be, feel free to send it. PayPal is the best way to do it. Do have a Cash App as well. Links are down below in the info box, and I will get to it as soon as I possibly can. And this is for Ice Age Continental Drift from 2012, which is actually the fourth Ice Age film. And what's crazy about that is next year, I believe, there's going to be an Ice Age 6. So yeah, there's going to be 6 of them, which sounds like a lot, but when you think of the fact that we already have 7 Jurassic Park films, among other, I mean, what, 7 Jurassic Park films. We have 10 Fast and Furious films, and they're doing 11, and some of this other stuff. I think, what, Shrek 5 comes out next year, too. But the thing is, however you feel about these movies, they make a ton of money. This film, it cost $95 million. It made $877 million worldwide. And I remember sitting there going, are you fucking serious? Like, are you serious? I mean, even now, as I say that, I'm literally looking up box office worldwide all time. I'm like, are you serious? 877 million? But yeah, at number 87 in the top 100 lifetime grosses, just like Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs from 2009, 886 million worldwide. I mean, these are big money maker movies. In fact, let me look at what did the last one make. I know I'm going off tangent. I apologize. For those wondering, the first film came out in 2002. So there was Ice Age 1 in 2002. Then there was Ice Age The Meltdown, 2006. Dawn of the Dinosaurs was part 3, that was 2009. This is the 4th one, 2012. The 5th one was Collision Course, and that was 2016. And that made, well, it made $408 million. So that's why they took a break for a while. Because, yeah, I think from 2002 to 2016, they made 5 of them. And then they didn't make one for 10 years. So that's why they're doing it 10 years after the last one. I guess they're hoping that, wait a bit, maybe people will, I mean, with the way some people are going to be nostalgic about the first one or the first couple, so some may see it for that. Bring their kids, let me show you these characters. Ready to show them the old ones, but hey, we'll go to the theater, see the new one, maybe show them the old ones, maybe do a marathon, whatever families do nowadays. I mean, and if it's a halfway decent film, which I don't know about films nowadays, maybe it could make some money, who knows. But that's a big drop off. 408 million, and again, this one made $877 million. Go figure. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, that was like a 5-minute tangent. Once again, you have the voices of Ray Romano as Manny the Mammoth, John Leguizamo as Sid the Sloth, Denis Leary as Diego the Sabretooth, Queen Latifah is back as the female mammoth who's with Ray Romano. You have 2 opossums, not apostles, opossums, Sean William Scott and Josh Peck. You have the daughter Peaches, played by T.T. Palmer. Yeah, T.T. Palmer. We have this, like a mole hog, I think they called him, voiced by Josh Gad, which I'm not a big Josh Gad fan. And the setup of the movie is Ray Romano, he plays the overprotective father. The daughter is teenager, wants to go out and do things, find love. And of course the dad's like, no, you're not. You're not going to see a boy until I'm dead, and 3 days after. Father and daughter have a fight. Daughter says things she should not have said. And this is when the continents start to break. Because Scrat, that little squirrel thing that apparently affected all of history, he made it where the continents drift apart. So the continents are breaking apart. And Ray Romano, Denis Leary, John Leguizamo, and then Leguizamo's character, Sid the Sloth, his grandma, who was dumped there by Sid's family, who went to say hi, then dumped the grandma there, and then left again. Voiced by Wanda Sykes. She's there as well. So the four of them, they're on a block of ice. They get separated from everybody else. Once in a while it goes back to Twin Latifah and them. The daughter Peaches finds Josh Gad, and they get the hell out, and they pretty much go on their journey to get to a safer place. Most of it is our main characters drifting on the ice until they come across a ship, which is really just a bigger block of ice. And it's pirates. That's really what it is. And you're sitting there going, okay, this whole bit with the Continental Drift and the continents being made, and the best story to come up with is pirates. In this case, you have this group of animals led by Captain Gutt, voiced by Peter Dinklage, who's an ape. I'm not a fan of Peter Dinklage. I'm not big on him. Most of the stuff I see him in doesn't impress me, whether it be in Pixels or some of these other movies and stuff. Just not for me. He's the leader of the pirates. You also have a female Sabretooth voiced by Jennifer Lopez. You have the seal who's nice but an idiot voiced by Nick Frost. You have one character, I think it's Aziz Ansari, who's a comedian. He's been in other stuff. One's like a rabbit. One, I think it's like a kangaroo or something. Or is another, I can't remember. Anyway, they capture the characters. They want someone to walk the plank. Denis Leary and Ray Romano were able to break free, demolish the ship, get to safety. Jennifer Lopez is left behind. They save her. She still doesn't trust them. Eventually, it seems like her and Denis Leary may be a thing. Typical. They don't like each other. Then eventually they begin to trust each other. More than likely will love each other in the future. They find this island. On the island, they find that Peter Dinklage's crew are making another ship. They have these little creatures, which is called... How to write this down? Hyrox? They're kind of like little rodents, like lemmings, rodents. They're like, hey, some of your buddies are caught by them. We'll help you if you help us. One of them, the leader, has the Braveheart thing where he has like the blue bit on his face, blue paint. There's a bit of a diversion. Sid is an idiot, of course, like always. So John Leguizamo, he eats these berries where he's not supposed to, so he's paralyzed. Ray Romano has to use him as a weapon and get on the ship. They eventually get on the ship. Jennifer Lopez gets Denis Leary on, but she stays behind to slow down Peter Dinklage. there's, I don't want to say random, but there's this bit where the characters come across these sirens, and Ray Romano's able to not be affected by them and get them out of the way, and they get back to land. They get back to where they need to go. The bad guys have followed them. They have Ray Romano's daughter. Again, spoilers for a film from 2012. Throughout the film, Wanda Sykes kept talking about this pet she had, Precious. They think she's crazy, she made it up. You find out, no, it is a real pet, but it's a whale. It's a big motherfucking whale. Comes in with the help of Wanda Sykes and Sid the Sloth, John Leguizamo. They take care of most of the bad guys. Ray Romano and Peter Dinklage go a little bit back and forth. He's able to flip the ice bit they're on, smack them. Peter Dinklage flies off. The next time we see him, he sees one of those sirens and is kind of not killed, but grabbed by one of them. Then pretty much everything's fine and dandy. Scrat, the little squirrel thing, always wanted the walnuts. He is looking for this treasure of walnuts, finds them. I keep acorns. I keep saying walnuts. Acorns. It's not walnuts, it's acorns. Finds this whole stash of acorns like paradise, but he's tempted. And the other one's like, no, don't do that. But he pops it open. It drains everything, ruins everything. And apparently that's how the continent of the United States are made, because it's underwater and now it's all dried up. Because Scrat controls everything. Other voices is Drake is in there as one of the mammoths who the girl Peaches has a crush on, then realizes he's pretty much like the other mammoths in his group. They don't really care about anybody else but themselves. And Peaches, or her friend, the mole hog thing, he may be small, but he's very loyal, and he helps Peaches at one point to save her from Peter Dinklage, the ape villain. Nicki Minaj, she has a voice bit in this. And I know it sounds like I'm very nonchalant in this whole describing the plot, but you know what? That's actually meant to be the case, because how I'm describing it is how I felt watching the fucking thing. It was very, very much kind of there. To be honest, I don't even remember. I liked the first Ice Age. I still think that's the best one. The second one, I remember bits and pieces. I don't remember a damn thing about the third one. I might have seen it. Did I even review it? I don't know if I reviewed it. See, that's the thing. I don't remember it. And I don't think I ever saw the fifth one. This one I had never seen before. And I didn't miss much watching it. Maybe that's why the fifth one didn't do as well, because they saw this one, they go, this it? Well, if this is it, then I'm not even going to see the fifth one. I'll just wait till it comes on home video or something. Because thankfully it's short. Take out the end credits, it's an hour and 19 minutes. So I can't really say, I got mad at the film. I like Ray Romano. It's cool to have him in the film, be the lead voice. I like Denis Leary. Nice to have him there as well. I like John Leguizamo in some movies like John Wick and Super Mario Brothers, but I don't like him as a person. I think at times he bitches too much about stupid stuff. And, yeah. But Sid the Sloth, I think he plays the character well, for what it's supposed to be. Queen Latifah, I always thought it was kind of a weird choice, but okay, as the wife. She doesn't really have a whole lot to do in this. Sean William Scott and Josh Peck as the two opossums. Again, they don't really have a whole lot to do. Also, once in a while they pop in to remind the audience how stupid they are. Jennifer Lopez, you try to tell. You just see where they're going with her. She's the tough lady. Her heart's gonna be warmed up by these people, by this group. She's gonna be with them, help them out. You know where it's going. Like it's pretty predictable on that front. Wanda Sykes, her character, the granny, got on my nerves as the movie went on. I got more and more and more fucking annoyed by her, and I was like, can this character die? Can this sloth just be dumped in the water and stay at the bottom of the water for forever? Can we do that, please? That'd be nice. The jokes, some of them, it's like okay, like when they get separated and before they find the pirates, they go through bad weather, a tornado. During the bad weather, a big crab gets onto the ice thing they're on, and Sid goes, "Holy crab," instead of "holy trap." Holy crab. I'm not a fan of Peter Dinklage. I did not care about him as the villain, the ape villain, Captain Gutt. He's like, about gutting people. I didn't care about him. The villain just didn't do anything for me. I thought it was just very weak. It just felt like they were either regurgitating stuff from before, like the meltdown. Just wasn't that also like the ice and oh no, we need to find somewhere else to live, or we need to get to safety, and so it's like, okay, now you're just redoing stuff from before. And it felt like, okay, this time you're really running out of ideas. It makes you wonder, do you really need this many films with these characters? There's only so much you could do with the Ice Age, because eventually the Ice Age is done. Eventually the Ice Age moves on. I mean, you already did Dinosaurs. You did the ice melting. It's like, what the fuck else can you do? I'm like, what the hell they don't do with Ice Age 6? Go to modern time? Go to the future? Is that what it's going to be? They go to our time? They go to the fucking zoo? It's going to be a cross with Madagascar? I don't know. What more can you do? Well, you can't do that because wasn't it Chris Rock? Nah, never mind. So, yeah, it just felt as if they ran out of ideas at this point. It really did. The animation, I think this is when 3D was really trying to make a comeback, and you tell there's parts that they're trying to push the 3D aspects of the movie. There's jokes that you've seen done like the joke of the one getting the blue face paint like a Braveheart. That's been done a dozen times. Trying to think now. Like I said, I didn't really care about the villains. The Jennifer Lopez stuff, you know where that was going, so there's nothing that new or interesting or unique about that. That was predictable. I mean, the animation was fine. Again, I like Ray Romano and Denis Leary. I think John Leguizamo fits as Sid if you're into those type of silly characters. Again, it's a short film, so can't really get too mad about it. By the time you get into it, it's over. But I wasn't really that fully engaged. A lot of the jokes kind of just came and went. There were maybe 3 times I smirked at the film. One was when Scrat goes down the water, he keeps decompress. The pressure like makes him skinnier and skinnier to the point that when he's at the bottom, he's pretty much like Ally McBeal. Like he's like super thin, anorexic as hell. So the way he looked and the way that was done, that was kind of funny. There's a bit where after they've escaped, Denis Leary keeps talking about how he keeps feeling something, like he doesn't know what it is, and Ray Romano goes, I know what it is. You have the L word. And then Sid goes, yep, that's right. Leprosy. I thought that was pretty funny. The way it was delivered, the way Sid was so sure, the timing of it. I honestly thought that was the funniest line in the movie. Sid, he got the L word. That's right. Yep, leprosy. So that did make me laugh. That did make me chuckle. Was there another one? Maybe, but now I think those are the only two I could think of. It just... I just don't think with... I think there's only so much you could do with these characters in this time period before you start repeating yourself, before you start going, yeah, we don't really know how many jokes can we make about the ice era. And the whole pirate stuff, I mean, this idea of the Continental Drift, the continents being made and separated, and the best you come up with is some pirates. I mean, one didn't really have a whole lot to do with the other. Like the pirate, that could have been done with or without the continental bullshit happening. You know what I mean? Like having pirates in there had no bearing with the like one could have been done without the other. I don't know how it's worded, man. Like I said, it's nothing that made me mad. It's nothing to get that angry about, but it's just... I guarantee you, if you asked me a year from now, I'm going to go, I don't remember much about that film. I'm going to have to rewatch my fucking review of it. So, take that for what you will. Yeah, that's just me, though. It'd actually be nice if Scrat would actually interact with the three main characters more, or maybe the three of them go on the adventure with Scrat. I don't know, something about like him with the other three, like something about that. I be a bit different and interesting. I don't know. I don't know why. I just think it's like doing stuff that's a bit different outside the realm, a bit more unique. But that's just me. With that said, thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye for now.